Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Rockynats competitors return to central Queensland for Burnouts, Mullets and drag racing. Rockhampton local Mercury Lien has had a fierce love of motorsport from a young age. She grew up watching racing and built her first motorbike with her dad as a teen. Organisers say around 40,000 attended the weekend-long event last year. That number is expected to grow this year. I then upgraded to a dirt go-kart, which I remember drifting around a track our landlord ploughed on our property. I went through so many tyres, Ms Lian said. It wasn't until years later that I realised I could race competitively in grassroots events. The motoring enthusiast was one of many competing in Rockynats this weekend, in both the street drags and the show and shine. It has honestly been one of my favourite events that I've ever had the pleasure of competing in, and I am just excited to be able to compete again, Ms Lian said. Last year the event, an extension of Summernats in Canberra and Centrepiece in Alice Springs, drew in roughly 40,000 attendees over the weekend and around 1,300 competitors. Summernats co-owner Andy Lopez said it made sense to bring the event to Rockhampton, central Queensland, and Queensland in general. It has got a fantastic car culture, Mr Lopez said. Queensland has really been crying out for major automotive lifestyle event for a long time. Competition grows. Organisers are expecting that number to be higher this time around, especially with more than 1,500 competitors taking part this year and covered vaccination mandates lifting on Thursday. Mr Lopez said the event had something for everyone, including burnouts, drags, rockabilly events, and a show and shine. But probably the centrepiece of it though is Australia's biggest street parade. It will have around 1,200 cars and bikes, if not a little more, participating. Ms Lian agreed the parade was a highlight. Because you see the sheer amount of people that come to support it, it is incredible, she said. This year there was also a new event that had nothing to do with being behind the wheel, a mullet competition. It is light-hearted, funny, and it just shows that I don't take myself too seriously, and that the car community, they serious about their cars, but it is also all about having fun, Mr Lopez said. New motorsport precinct possible. Ms Lian is also one of many locals who have long advocated for a dedicated motorsport precinct, which the city currently lacks. On Thursday, Deputy Prime Minister Barnaby Joyce flew to Rockhampton to promise $10 million in funding for a new precinct if the LNP wins the election in May. The proposal's total cost is $30 million, and the Central Queensland Motorsport Club wants the local council and state government to chip in the rest. The club had been lobbying for the facility for 10 years. It said the proposal, located at a 300-hectare site south of Rockhampton, was in its early stages.